In a previous video, we opened Remint surprise boxes featuring Rilakkuma. In one of the boxes, we found this cute little bed. And today, we are going to try to make one of our own. Time for another Versus. To make the bed, we are using cardboard. I start by sketching a rounded shape for the headboard using a pencil. Cut it out, then I traced it and cut out a second one for more support. Glue them together, cut rectangles of cardboard, one that is the same width as the headboard and 10 inches long. Cut two thinner ones for the sides and one for the bottom. Place the headboard onto a piece of paper, trace around it to make a pattern that we will use later. Begin gluing the cardboard together. To make a platform, cover the headboard and platform with a wood grain paper. I only covered the parts that will be visible. Glue the two pieces together, cut leftover pieces of cardboard, glue them underneath for support. I added small triangles to the corners, glue wooden beads to the triangles to raise the bed. Cut a rectangle of foam board, cut thinner rectangles and glue them on to the sides to make a tray. Cover with felt, then glue on a white cotton fabric, pulling it around the sides and gluing it underneath. Glue it on top of the bed, leaving a little space before the headboard, giving our bed a comfy mattress. Take the pattern we drew earlier, sketch a circle, cut them out, place the pattern on felt, cut it out with an added seam allowance. Cut 2 for the headboard, then 4 for the ears. Cut 2 yellow circles with no seam allowance. Place the yellow circle onto the brown circle, trim off the excess, use a needle and thread to sew the yellow felt to the brown. And remember to always have adult supervision when crafting. Place a brown circle on top, sew around the edge, leave an opening so it can be turned inside out. Repeat to make 2. Take the large piece of brown felt, position the ears where you would like them to go, then carefully flip them over. Place the other piece of felt on top. I use pins to hold everything in place, leaving the bottom open. Flip it inside out, fold in the bottom, place it on top of the headboard, sliding down in front of the mattress. Cut circles of felt, position it onto the headboard. I use a tiny touch of glue to hold it in place. Remove it from the headboard. Use a needle and thread to sew it in place. Add a mouth, then place it back on the bed. Cut and sew rectangles of white fabric, leaving an opening so it can be turned right side out. Add fluff, sew it closed to make a pillow. Cut 2 large rectangles of a yellow fabric, lay them good side to good side, sew around the edges, leaving an opening so it can be turned inside out, and sew it closed to make covers for the bed, completing our Rilakkuma bed. Now ours is a lot larger, so it can fit our 10 to 12 inch dolls. But I didn't get the proportions right on the face. I am a little off, but maybe we can make up for it by making another piece. Cut 6 by 2 inch rectangles of cardboard, a 6 by 1 3/4, 2 more rectangles that are 3.5 by 2 inches, then cut a large rectangle that is 3.25 by 6.25 inches. Cover the cardboard with paper, glue the 6-inch pieces to the 3.5-inch pieces. I glued them together flush at the bottom, but left a small lip at the top. Add the thinner 6-inch piece in the middle, then glue on the other side. Glue the large rectangle to the back. Cut and cover a thin piece of cardboard to glue into the center. Glue beads to the bottom for legs. This is a plastic tray from Aqua Beads. I cut out the center rectangle. I glue it right in the center so it looks like we have textured glass on the front of our cabinet. Cut white paper so it's curved on both sides. Fold it back and forth accordion style. Make a second one and glue it to the side. Glue the ends together to make it round. Unfold a paper clip, bend one end to make a circle, then bend the wire to the center and have it go straight down. Add a bead, glue a bead underneath to hold it in place, glue the wire circle to the paper to make a lampshade. Add beads onto the end, glue a button to the bottom for support, add chain for detail to make a lamp. Use acrylic paint to add a face. Take a mini wooden vase, paint a face. I started with a white oval, add eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Use a flower hole punch on cardstock. Stack and glue a few together so they're off-center. Bend some of the petals forward. Unfold a green paper clip, glue it to the back. Trim down a pom-pom, glue it into the center of the flower, then place it in the vase. Glue a wooden dowel onto a circle cutout. Cut smaller pieces and glue them onto the top. Paint it to make a coat rack. I take our onesie pattern, place it on felt, cut 4 for the body and 2 arms. Take 2 body panels and lay them so they are mirror images. Place one on top of the other. Sew along the side, stopping at the curve. Open it up to the good side. Sew a white oval in the center. Take the pieces for the arms, lay them at the side and line them up. Then fold them over so they're good side to good side. Sew a straight line across the edge. To attach it, repeat on the other side. Sew the other 2 body panels onto the other sides of the sleeves. Take a white gem sock, cut off the top, pull and stretch, then sew it onto the ends of the sleeves. Add a thin trim to the collar. To clean up the edge, take the 2 back panels, line them up, sew up about an inch from the curve to connect them. Fold it in half, lining up the edges. Sew a straight line from the sleeve all the way to the bottom of the leg. Now it kind of looks like a onesie. Add cuffs to the bottom of the legs. Line up the legs and sew along the inside. Flip it inside out. Add Velcro to the back to close it to make a onesie. Bend a paper clip to make a hanger so we can hang the onesie on the coat rack. I just gotta add some ears to that vase. I cut the rounded ends off of skinny sticks, glue them onto the side using tacky glue, add a little pink paint to finish the look. Take skinny sticks and glue one at an angle by cutting another one, glue it going across, add 2 more higher up, make another one that is a mirror opposite. I take a circle cutout and carefully cut it in half. Remember to always have adult supervision when crafting. Cut large craft sticks to be the same length as the cutout. Glue the popsicle sticks between the skinny sticks to make shelves. Glue the wood cutouts behind each shelf. Take the rounded ends from the jumbo popsicle sticks, glue them behind the circles to make ears. Glue an artificial plant into a bead, add a face, place a gold chain in a small glass jar, glue a button on top, place it on the shelf, cut a picture off of the box, paint skinny sticks, cut and glue it going around, glue a small piece in the back at an angle to make a picture frame. Take our doll breakfast tray from a previous video, cover the bottom with a piece of green scrapbook paper, add doll food from previous videos like our doll cereal and breakfast breads, take the eraser cap off of a pencil to use as a glass, and I'm adding a doll-size spoon so our dolls can have breakfast in bed. We really wanted the couch from the Remint collection, but we do have a larger one already made from a previous video to go with our room. Now we can take all of these items and use them to redecorate our doll beach house. We made this dollhouse so the side door can open up, giving us more space to play. I took the faux cabinets from our doll bakery, glued them into the room. Take the wall cabinets, cut another aqua beads mat, cut a hole out of the wall, cover the edges with paper, Glue on the clear plastic, frame it with skinny sticks, glue the wall cabinets on the sides to let in more light and create a small kitchen area. Let's place this right here, put the couch in front, place the bed under the window, put the coat rack in the corner, then place the small shelving unit on the side. Use cutouts from packaging to make art for the walls. Use felt for a rug to make a room that is large enough for our dolls. So we recreated the shelving unit, the coat rack with a onesie, and the table with the lamp. The small countertop gives us space to store some of our other Remint items. Overall, I think Remint is one of the best at creating detailed accessories for the dollhouse. I'm just really happy we made a larger version for our larger dolls. Let us know in the comments down below if you think we got pretty close to the awesomeness that is Remint. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog. And we'll see you next time for another Versus.